Are unpopular opinions even a thing anymore? Sometimes I sit and ponder this question because I apparently have nothing better to do with my life. And then I remember Twitter exists. So they definitely do exist. It's just people are not labeling their shitty takes as unpopular opinions anymore. Because people have no shame. And they'll just say anything because they can do that. Free speech. Can we bring back shame? I think this emotion has left us as human beings, and most of us don't feel shame anymore. Is that a good thing? Maybe. Is it a bad thing? Yes. Reddit is a great display for the people who lack shame. They just get put on pedestals, getting upvoted. I can say what I want on Reddit because it's anonymous. No one knows who I am on there. No one needs to know. Combine unpopular opinions and the lack of shame that people have, and you have a recipe for an atomic bomb. And that's what we're going to be looking at today. Another subreddit filled with shameless people. r/unpopular opinion. Let's get into it. Are these actually unpopular? Or are they not unpopular? I don't know. It's up to you to decide, but mainly me, because I am the overseer of this entire fucking video. So your opinion really doesn't matter. I hate trigger warnings. Trigger warning for trigger warning, right, guys? No joke, though. Imagine being mad that someone has, I don't know, some sort of trauma in their life. Maybe they were assaulted. And, they just want to enjoy a show, and you're like, I fucking hate that this person is being told beforehand that this show includes assault. I can't fucking believe that someone would say this. You sensitive snowflakes, right? You're telling me a traumatic experience sometimes you don't want to relive it through media, forms of media. Usually media is a form of comfort. I don't want to be reading a book and then see someone get hate crimed in it. I don't need to read about that, I really dislike trigger warnings in movies, series, YouTube videos, Reddit stories, etc. since I feel like it's a spoiler for the content I watch. No offense to the people who need them, though. All offense, though. People who, are like, I hate trigger warnings, are the same people who are like, you can't talk about the war in front of old Grandpa Tom back there. Grandpa doesn't like hearing about the war.
Dinner was excellent, Kathy. Thank you. Really warms up my old bones.
Well, Dad, since it's Thanksgiving and all, I figured we can all get together in the living room and watch a movie.
Oh, I'd love to watch a motion picture. I love those. Back in my day, I remember we had the old silent film, and I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's watch the movie then. It sure is cold in here. Did you guys turn up the heat? Oh, what are we watching? Platoon. Well, that kind of sounds like a war. Is it about the war?
From what I've heard, this movie is about a recovering veteran, as he makes his way post-war. I don't think it has any, war imagery in it.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I would love to watch.
A few minutes later.
Dad, don't leave me.
Get down, get down! Lieutenant Dan, are you okay?
Kathy, I don't feel so good now. Oh gosh. Oh my God, Dad, we gotta get him help or something. He's having like a PTSD moment or something. Hey, Dad, are you okay? I don't know. Get him some water or something. Well, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Wish that movie had a warning on it or something. I'm so stupid.
1 hour later.
I sure am feeling a bit better now. Thanks for taking care of me. Oh, what's on the news? I feel like that would sure help me now, is watching the news right now.
Are you sure, Dad? I mean, the news might be kind of stressful for you right now. I don't know if that's what
I want to watch the news, okay?
Okay. Oh, okay.
Well, turn it on.
I'm turning on the news. And tonight on Channel 4 News, a college student is suing her professor for not giving her a trigger warning before the lesson. She claims that the lack of a trigger warning caused her to have a psychotic break. An interview with the professor coming up next.
All these sensitive snowflakes nowadays. It's just absurd. Needing a trigger warning. What's wrong with the world nowadays?
You seem kind of upset, Dad. Why don't we just
why don't you just lay back down?
I'm
just go to
tired of laying back down. I'm not laying back down now. You
Okay.
you turn off this liberal BS. I want to watch some Fox News.
We'll turn on Fox News.
I want to watch Fox News.
Edit, since some people want an example. The trigger warning in the beginning of Doki Doki Literature gave away a lot of the plot, because it was specific. The plot was less shocking for me, which I disliked, because I like to be surprised, especially when it's horror, psychological thriller. Don't look at the trigger warning then. If you don't have anything you personally need to look out for, don't look at it if you find that they're spoilers. It's that easy. I'm not going to look at the trigger warnings, because if you don't have something you're looking out for, don't look at them. Then you won't know. Some people have trauma with suicide. Some people need it, okay? Is this unpopular? No. I think maybe the way this person went about it is unpopular because they didn't say, oh, the fucking liberal snowflakes. They're so sensitive. I can't believe they need trigger warnings. I'd say the way he went about it is unpopular. So I'm going to give this one a big stamp of unpopular. Being judgmental, in parentheses, to an extent, is perfectly normal. I really don't understand people who think that you should be 100% non-judgmental. I'm not saying be an asshole to people, but what world do you live in where you don't have any kind of judgments or no opinions on things? Someone's wearing a t-shirt that says, normal people scare me, and you have no opinion on that at all? Someone's driving a lifted pickup truck with a MAGA flag and assault rifle decals, and you have no opinion at all? Some guy is walking down the street with a dildo on his forehead, and you have no opinion at all? Hey, man, the MAGA thing and the normal people scare me, I see that kind of shit on a daily basis where I live. How many times are you walking down the street and you see a guy with a dildo on his forehead? Probably not too often. Maybe this guy lives in, like, New York or something. I don't just see that kind of... I mean, granted, like I said, I don't see weird stuff, that weird stuff on a daily basis. Unless you considered a lifted pickup truck with a MAGA flag weird, but I saw that every single day when I had to go to high school. So that's not that weird to me. But a dildo on his forehead, yeah, that's something that you don't really see every day. So I don't know why that you use that as an example. What the hell are you people smoking? You can be a decent person and cordial while still having opinions on things. Yeah? Hey, man, did you ever hear that everyone has opinions on everything? That's a thing. I have an opinion on everything. But that doesn't mean I open my mouth every single time I have an opinion on something. Because sometimes you just zip it. You don't have to say it all the time. Sometimes, if you are like a decent person and you see someone doing something weird, you see someone who looks a little weird, you let it go. Because not everything needs to be discussed. Unlike, again, people on Twitter. Not everything needs to be a big deal. You see someone enjoying their day with their husband in the morning, you don't need to freak out about it. Not everything is about you.
Well, my morning was great. Me and Craig, we woke up together, brewed ourselves some tea, went outside and listened to the birds sing for a couple minutes, and it was actually really nice and peaceful, so I'm feeling pretty good today. Really? Well, every day when I wake up, I'm in complete agony. It feels like my body is on fire. I can't brew myself a cup of tea. I can't go outside. I'm allergic to everything outside. How dare you come in here and tell me about your morning with your husband when I have to live in chronic pain? I don't have a husband. He died 21 years ago in 9/11. He was on that plane. I haven't gotten over the trauma. How dare you bring up your husband?
Yeah, I agree. I think everyone is judgmental. But there's a difference between being judgmental in the sense that you keep it up here and being judgmental in the sense that you spew it out here. This is getting a stamp of unpopular from me. Live fast, die young doesn't exist anymore. Kevorkian had it right. Was that Russian? Kevorkian. Hey, if you are quoting Russian philosophers, I'm just going to stop you right there. Not many good things come out of Russian philosophers. And that's not me hating on Russians. I'm part Russian myself, so don't worry. Don't worry, fellas. Kevorkian, it's live fast, suffer for the remaining of your life, then die. Wow, someone's a nihilist, dude. How about live slow? Because you have your whole life ahead of you. Advanced medicine and technology keep people alive to some level way past their expiration date. Are you saying that we shouldn't, Dude, this person is, straight up saying, I don't think we should save cancer patients. I mean, now I'm kind of putting words in their mouth, but, that's kind of what you're saying.
I still don't think we should have brought Paul. I mean, you know how he thinks about stuff like this. I couldn't not invite Paul. Imagine me not inviting Paul. It's fine. Just let me do this, okay? Jesus Christ. Okay. Everybody, I've brought you here today because we actually have some really bad news about Kenny. Kenny has been diagnosed with leukemia, and it's been a really, really hard time for our family the past couple of weeks. I wanted to bring you all here because you are the people that I'm close to, and I wanted you to know what was going on, and why we might not seem available right now, because our son is... I'm sorry. Word. Okay, so I was just wondering if you guys are gonna seek like medical treatment for Kenny. I mean, yes, we are seeking medical treatment for Kenny because we don't want him to die. He's only 12 years old. I mean, if this is like an opinion survey or something, I mean, I don't think you guys should seek medical treatment for him, you know.
Bro, what?
Hey.
What are you
All right,
You can't just
everyone
say
in
that.
here knows my philosophy on life is you get leukemia at the age of 12. I mean, that's just your time. Kenny got cancer. That's on him. That's not anyone else's fault. Why should people have to treat him for that? Paul, come on, man. No, you gotta leave. This is ridiculous. Oh, okay, you wanna tussle? You wanna tussle, man? Huh? Cause I can tussle. Paul. What's good, huh? What's good, Paul? You ain't got nothing on me, Paul. I ain't afraid of you, Paul. This is not what I intended. Craig, it's fine. It's over. Everyone can go home, okay? Yeah, that's what I thought, pussy. I'm gonna.
It's almost like medicine advances and technology advances so that people can live a more longer life. That's because that's what most people want, is to live longer. The healthcare system and big pharma will ensure that you're medicated, in and out of hospital, in poverty, and suffering 20 years longer than you should. That's capitalism. It sounds like you got a problem with capitalism. This alternate title, Marx had it right. I'm 26 and was quite hard on my body and health in early adult. What were you doing? Every day I'm hustling, you know? Jumping off cliffs daily, breaking my legs and then mending them again. I was quite hard on my body, actually, which is not uncommon by any means. Thankfully, I'm sober now. Okay, so they were a heavy drinker. Drinking/drug culture, even in moderation, is so detrimental to you. It sets the bar of personal health we hold for ourselves throughout life. I could go into detail on this, but I think you get the point. Well, by all means, go into detail. I took an EMT course recently just to have some medical experience and knowledge for my career path, and, well, it scared me straight. Shiver me timbers! Particular people who overindulge in life's pleasures. Alcohol, drugs, tobacco, food. You just had to throw the food in there, didn't you? This is their choice. If they want to suffer from drugs and alcohol, they can do that. You have free will in life. Well, let's not get too philosophizing in the comments now, people. Some would agree you have free will. So, like, someone wants to ruin their life with drugs, by all means. While I appreciate the advancement in prolonging life, it's detrimental to those outlive their body in some way or another. I don't know if this is unpopular to most, yeah it is. But they want us sick. They can't make money off you once you're dead. Let's look at who's Kervokian. 1928 to 2011. Oh, so he's pretty modern, actually. He publicly championed a terminal patient's right to die by physician-assisted suicide. Embodied in his quote, "Dying is not a crime." Just from that, it seems like you are kind of really twisting this guy's point, dude. Just from the snippet, sounds like he wanted people to legally be able to self-euthanize. Jesus Christ. If someone chooses to go through cancer treatment, does that mean that they're bad in your eyes? I'm going to stamp this a big unpopular. I actually had to I had to spend money to prove this one wrong. Dasani is good. You don't know what this person's talking about, the water brand Dasani, and Dasani has notoriously been known for tasting like dog shit. Dasani is pretty high on my list of bottled water brands. Dude, number 1 is Fiji. Number 2 is Dasani. Dude, people who judge water are fucking weird. It's crisp, smooth, and doesn't have any bad taste or aftertaste. The sturdiness of the plastic and the way the plastic is molded, element of satisfaction to the drinking experience. I feel like I can taste the microplastics while drinking out of thin plastic bottles that are sold cheaply in bulk. Never had that plastic taste of Dasani. I am gonna taste some Dasani, actually. I have some right here. I haven't had Dasani in a long time. So this is going to be my pretty raw experience. I have set my expectations at neutral. Just getting into it, before, it literally says minerals added for taste. That's probably why you like the taste more, and that's why other people don't like it. Let's see that fizz. Normal water doesn't do that. It's because they add minerals to it. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Ugh. So, ugh. You like that shit? I'm not even exaggerating. That's honestly like low-key disgusting. Man, get the fuck out of here. Reset after that. Perfume adverts are almost always dumb. No, I'm not buying your perfume because it's going to you're telling me it's going to change my life. Do people say that in perfume ads? It won't. It's perfume. And it's not going to make a difference if I buy one from Poundland. Did you mean to write Poland? Pound? Yo. Do you mean like, wait, did they purposely do that? Like Poundland? Like, what's his name over there is gonna get absolutely slammed tonight because he smells like fucking epic. He's going to get mad bitches tonight, are you? Probably not, because you don't smell like Poundland.
Introducing Poundland by Versace. Tired of being a worthless piece of shit? No bitches, no money, Poundland can change that. Walk the runway at your local Walmart and become one with your inner man. Embrace nature with this lovely pine and cedarwood scent. Brad is getting laid tonight, are you? No, because you're a pathetic fucking virgin. Poundland can change that. Get pounded tonight. Only $59.99.
Or if I buy one for £50 in a perfume shop. Oh, this person's British, sorry. The only difference perfume will make to my life is that I don't smell like shit. The adverts and commercials are always completely unrelated to the product. It's not just perfume. So many of these adverts that are on TV are so random, you can't even tell what the product is. You're walking down the road and come across a beautiful woman. You live a long, happy life with her. Did we mention she's beautiful? This is why you should buy cars. Yeah, but how the fuck do you advertise perfume? It's not like everyone's TV has fucking 4D a fucking experience. So it's not like you can smell it through the TV. When you're watching an advertisement, you know, sex sells. They gotta have sexy people advertising it, and then you'll be like, sexy lady. Maybe I will smell good. I see this man has sexy lady clinging to the side of him. Maybe I will have that too soon. Perfume adverts are pretty hard to sell, so you're being a negative Nancy. This one gets a stamp of unpopular. It's tacky to make a GoFundMe for yourself. Does it make anyone else uncomfortable at the thought of asking for money publicly, specifically for yourself? It could prostitute yourself, but some people don't want to do that. So some people are like, hey, social media is a big thing. A lot of people are online. Maybe I should make a GoFundMe. Dude, it's fucking in the title. GoFundMe. A friend of a friend got in a car accident and is in the hospital with broken bones and is out of work for a little due to the injuries. A little? That's not a little, dude. If you say you broke your leg, you're going to be out of work for like, what, 2 or 3 months? That's not a little. That's like life-changing for people. That's losing your house. Because of that, they set up a GoFundMe for themselves. Again, GoFundMe for themselves to, quote-unquote, make up for the lost wages and pay their medical expenses. You don't understand, if you break your leg in the US, that's it, you're over. You might as well just die. Now I agree with the person who agreed with Kervokian beforehand, because you might as well just die at that point. Because you don't have fucking money to pay for it. It's like $100,000 for them to fucking fix your broken leg. And what if you gotta get pins in your fucking bones or some shit? You're done. Logically, it makes sense, but does anyone else feel secondhand embarrassment in these situations? No. I don't know if I'm an asshole for thinking this, but I could never imagine posting a sob story about a non-life-threatening injury, begging people for thousands of dollars. Am I a dick for feeling this way? Be honest, I won't be offended. You are the biggest asshole ever. It should be for something serious, like the funeral of a family member that you can't afford. Your home that burned down and you lost everything you own. For some people, breaking their leg, that is serious. How would you suck, man? Unpopular. Deadass. Prime Video is the only streaming service that does things right at the moment. I hear someone's sucking Jeff Bezos' cock. You got that shit so far down your throat. I actually think Amazon's actually a pretty good company. I don't know why people lose their shit over Amazon. To preface this, I hate Amazon and their bullshit policies. and Jeff Bezos in particular with a burning passion. Really? Prime Video is the only streaming service that doesn't cost most people or households anything per month, as they already have Prime. Doesn't have different tiers depending on how many people use it, from where or for higher quality. Looking at you, Netflix. Creates content that's competitive. The Boys, Diabolical, Lucifer. Now, I've only watched one of these, The Boys, and I can speak on The Boys. But, like, you know how many other streaming services fucking put out good content? Like HBO? Does not change policies to be more predatory. Again, Netflix. Sounds like you just got a fucking gripe with Netflix, man. Has the cool X-ray feature. Nerd. Honestly, if I had to pick just one streaming service to keep, it'd be Prime. I don't know why anyone would want to keep Prime out of anything. Listen, I don't think Prime is that bad of a streaming service. I think parts of it are good, parts of it are bad. So stop sucking his dick and just say that you got beef with Netflix. The worst bodily odor is bad breath. Let me talk about the main bodily odors. Ass smell. How often can you smell someone's ass without putting your full face in it? I have not noticed this issue in anyone over the age of 10. But that's just from personal experience. Armpit smell, feet smell. This one is bad, but it's rare. Bad breath. You'll see a nice, tidy person, takes care of themselves. You go next to them, have a conversation, and their breath will just be terrible. Honestly, I'm not even going to finish reading this because I agree with this person. And I don't think this is unpopular. I think most people think this. I knew someone in school. We had like this small room that we would gather in. The band kids would gather in. And she would come in there in the morning. And we would be in there for a solid half hour before like homeroom started. She'd come in and you could tell everybody in the room could smell it immediately. Immediately. It's the first thing you fucking notice when she came into the room. Not, how are you doing today? Nope. She just starts breathing and it's like she fucking drank from the river fucking Styx or some shit. It smells like she literally drank from a river of hell. That's how bad her breath smelled. She was clean. She didn't smell in any other way. Just brush your teeth. You can't just do a quick scrub around. 2 minutes. That's what I was told when I was in first grade, man. I don't think this is unpopular at all. Her breath will haunt me till the day I die. Seinfeld is not as funny as people make it out to be. Now, how do I know this is true? It's because my mom watches Seinfeld. My mom watches Seinfeld, and she thinks it's funny. I'm currently at the beginning of season 6 after kind of torturing myself through the first 5. Just, no one, does someone have a gun to your head, dude? You don't have to watch it. Like,
There's too many things to watch on Netflix. Oh, definitely not that. Jesus Christ. Good Girls. I'll check it out. Go back.
Who are you? What do you want from me? How'd you get in here? Please.
Listen.
Please don't kill me.
I need you to turn on Seinfeld.
Seinfeld? I don't want to turn that on. It's not funny.
You're gonna turn on Seinfeld or else I'll kill you.
Okay. I'll turn on Seinfeld.
Oh, I fucking love this show. Oh, I love this show.
I started watching it because so many people on social media say it's so good and funny. Quite the contrary. The most emotion I ever got out of the show was a light chuckle. Here and there, but that's it. I don't know what all the hype is about and how it could be so unbelievably successful. That's like Friends, The Office. Any big comedy show like that, there's tons of people who say, The Office is not funny. You guys fucking suck. If you like The Office, lame. I personally think The Office is funny. It's not for everybody. I don't think Seinfeld is funny, and I don't think Friends is funny either. I've watched Friends, and I don't see why it's funny, but no one's forcing you to watch it, you know? Comedy is subjective, you know? I do agree with you, though. And I'm going to say this is not unpopular. 1, because it has a lot of upvotes. 2, because the only people I know who like it are the people who grew up with the show. Leave your unpopular opinions down below. Make my comment section a absolute cesspool. Leave a comment. What do you think about these people's unpopular opinions? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like me, subscribe. Make sure you turn on your notification bell so you know when I post a video. All right. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.